Alright, so I wanted to do a video about the Sharingan, and more specifically Sarada Sharingan, but before that, we need to get the basics out of the way. The Sharingan is a doujutsu that's exclusive to the Uchiha clan, right? And with the Uchiha clan, they usually have to experience some form of grief or emotional intensity. Like, say for example, with Sasuke, he literally had to awaken his Sharingan when Itachi slaughtered his whole clan, but he didn't even know about it, and he had to reawaken it when he was in a life or death situation for the Haku or Sarada. Sarada, she was extremely excited about being able to see her father for the first time, and therefore so forth. And with that being said, with the Sharingan, you can't just train the Sharingan. You need to have some type of emotional attachment. And with the Mangekyou, that's a completely different story. Because with the Mangekyou Sharingan, you have to see someone depart before your very eyes, or whatever. When it's seeing someone die, or just having like a really intense of emotion, far more than the regular Sharingan. And just one that I did forget when doing Sharingan. With the regular Sharingan, you can sometimes, in some cases, awaken the Sharingan for the first time with 2 Tomo, but most likely or not, you're going to do it with 1 Tomo. And the thing is, because every time you unlock the Sharingan, like I said before, it either had to be an emotional attachment, or you're literally finding your life out. Because with Sarada, in the anime, she only has the 1 Tomo, and she can't really train her Sharingan all the way up to 2. So right now in the anime, she only has 1, and that's where I really want to get into this. With Sarada only have the regular Sharingan, and she in this recent episode, she wanted so badly to gain the Mangekyou Sharingan. Obviously, she doesn't know the requirement to get the Sharingan, because she never really had like a terrible emotional burst. Because with the regular Sharingan, she was just excited. Here, you actually have to really have a huge amount of strategy to utilize the Mangekyou Sharingan. And not only that, the fact that Sasuke just completely denied her of even witnessing the Mangekyou Sharingan, because for order for Sarada to even get access to the Sharingan, either any one of her loved ones would have to die. And if it was Sasuke, she could potentially gain his eyes and get the Mangekyou Sharingan. And what the real thing is, because spoiler for the manga, with Naruto and Sasuke fighting Isshiki, and with them, one of them potentially could be dying. Who knows, right? With Sasuke's potential death, it would be very interesting, considering the fact that if Sarada, if she knows about it, her eyes will already upgrade to the Mangekyou. And not only that, if you want to transfer her papa's eyes into her eye, that would be the Eternal Sharingan. And the thing is, Sasuke had the Rinnegan, so I don't know how exactly that will play out, because Sasuke's Rinnegan is different from the typical Rinnegan, especially with him being able to go to different dimensions, teleport, all these different crazy shit that Pain couldn't even do. And with Sarada, it would be very interesting, because with Sarada, she haven't had really much development per se. I mean, with her Sharingan in the manga, she had 3 Tomo. She learned the story. She got her mom incredible strength and chakra control. But now I don't know where it would go on from here, because with Sarada potentially gaining the curse of hatred, I don't know how that would work because the most Uchiha clan members are usually the ones who strive to gain more power through any method. Like for Itachi wanted Sasuke to kill him, so I mean he gave him Mangekyou Sharingan. That's what it is. Or Obito literally, Madara literally had Rin killed for Obito to gain his Sharingan, and therefore Kakashi has his Sharingan already. Now, I don't know how Sake Sarada will work because because she doesn't even know about the Susanoo. I mean, cause the Susanoo, like, she doesn't even, she only saw it in the movie, but that was a long time ago, and it wasn't even like a full body Susanoo. It was just I believe it was the ribcage. It wasn't like a full armor, full body Susanoo like it did in the Fourth Great Ninja War. It was nothing like that. It was like a casual low tier Susanoo, and I feel like this is what Sarada would need to face off against the Isshiki clan. Despite the fact Sasuke, yes, he might have to die for Sarada to get the result. I'm perfectly fine with that because Sarada as a character is very interesting. She is a very interesting character, but the only way I could possibly seeing her get a huge power up so fast is for Sasuke to die. And not only that, it just makes you wonder if, with Sarada knowing chakra control and all that stuff, is it possible that if she could learn how to do Sage Mode? Because with Sage Mode, you also need chakra control. And if we're talking about a character who has Sage Mode, the Sharingan, and her mom's incredible strength. Like, who knows what kind of strength her mom could be? Like, because Sage Mode is a very powerful technique, and given the fact that you can literally, because with Naruto, when he first used Sage Mode, he was able to punch pain without directly making contact with him. And he managed to literally break that guy to the ground. And can you imagine with Sarada, with her at normal strength being as is, you can imagine the level of strength she should have with her Sharingan amping up her abilities. And not only that, with Sage Mode doing, crazy shit Sage Mode stuff. The amount of stuff that she could do, like, she could easily be one of the most powerful new characters, I should say, powerful Konoha members, I should say, because you just have so much potential, even more so than Boruto, I would say, because with Boruto, all he has is the I guess the karma transformation, but he only used that once, and he doesn't even know how to use it, so I don't even know how that would play out with Mitsuki. Mitsuki, he is a great character, right? But his Sage Mode is very imperfect. He doesn't really know how to fully utilize that form. Now, is that going to change? More obviously, but just not in the near future, obviously. But either way, I can't wait to see what happens. And this could possibly be fan fiction. But even though, because the curse of hatred ended with Sasuke, but with Sasuke potential death, and with Sarada potentially being the actual last Uchiha clan member, by blood, because I guess Sarada is, Sakura, excuse me, I almost forgot her name. Sakura being a part of the Uchiha clan by marriage, but with Sarada being by blood, how would she then, I don't know, turn to the curse of hatred? Because would she be, because it's kind of like a Sasuke situation where she would be pissed that Isshiki killed her father, and would she not do anything in her power to gain as much power as she possibly can, go on Mount whatever, I don't know, the Sage Mode clip with the Toad, and train her ass off to potentially defeat Isshiki. I would love it if that would be the case, but we just have to see. But regardless, I'll see you guys on next one.